off of 110 Ben Hill Road off of Beach Creek. Should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk.
Important thing.
Right.
To find
You
someone.
know, and that's why I turn to YouTube.
No, they're not cooperating right now.
So many the people use it for their own evil agenda. One bit. He runs his mouth, and just like
law enforcement and other search teams, no. Could she have been moved back there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's about Summer. It's not about.
You know, from what I've seen of Dawn and Candus over the last night.
Love you all. Love you all. Thanks for your support for Summer.
On June 15, 2021, little Summer Wells went missing from Rogersville, Tennessee. At this time, there's no evidence she was abducted. However, TBI says all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the possibility that she wandered off and became lost. This is one of the first interviews that her father, Don Wells, has done since he was released from jail.
Yeah, it's Don. It's Don. Here we go, y'all. Hey, Don.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Don, can we ask you a question? I mean, what do you want us to, how can we help you with Summer? Just, I don't want.
Well, Sissy and Don B, Benny Keys, all these YouTubers, Molly Golightly, and all these people are doing ain't helping nothing. It's making them richer is all they're doing.
Hang on just a second. Don,
Yeah.
what can we do to help find Summer? That's the most important thing.
Right.
To find
you
Summer.
know, and that's why I turn to YouTube. You know, and it's just they've destroyed our lives. I mean, you know, yeah, I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. Of course, everybody makes mistakes. But that's why I turned to YouTube was for help. And they all turned against me in every way. You know?
The question was, how can we help find Summer? And notice Dawn just doesn't answer that question.
Sissy's a good example of that.
Well, you all used to be friends. And
no, we were never friends. She was a pretend friend. Oh, I'm your best friend, blah, blah, blah. She was never a friend. She's a snake, just like all the rest of the YouTubers. Not all of them, because there's some good ones out there. And I've made a lot of mistakes, man. I'm not perfect. I'll guarantee you.
Well, none of us are perfect.
Right. No, we're not. But I will try to be real. I'll try to ask for, man, none of this is helping Summer or any of these kids that are lost out there. Everybody wants in on the action so they can be the big YouTube channel and make all this money or whatever.
He's actually not wrong. There are many that have exploited Summer's case as well as many others, but there are also many of us creators that truly want justice for these children and their families, and we desperately want the children to be found.
Well, what do you want people to know? Tell us what we can do to help find Summer. Tell us what we can do.
Okay. If I could say anything to the public, it would be, I don't know, none of this is doing any good for these lost children out there. Nothing. None of this is doing any good. I don't know. I really don't know.
My advice would be to stop going back to those YouTube creators that have already wreaked havoc on your family multiple times in the past. And, you know, just stay away from those kind of people.
What is your thoughts of what happened to Summer? Do you think that
it's very obvious if anybody was actually ever listening, you know, to me and Candus in the first place, you know, we've been completely honest 100%. We've worked with the police 100%. Ronnie Lawson stated on the news that we quit cooperating and we lawyered up, which was a straight lie.
And we still cooperated. I know you said obviously no Dawn's there, but like the mother and all those other people, are they still cooperating?
No, they're not cooperating right now. They have attorneys.
Well, is there anything else on that front you wanted to say or speak about?
Not right now.
We worked with law enforcement 100%. Hell, my dumb ass, as stupid as I am, not knowing anything about social media, turned to freaking YouTubers, which is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, for help to find my daughter. How stupid could someone be?
So many
Social media is the strongest tool that we have going today. Unfortunately, there's so many people use it for their own evil agenda, and it's unfortunate. They're making tons of money.
Sadly, this is very true. There are many creators that made a ton of money off the back of Summer Wells and her family doing lives day after day when there is no new information available to the public.
Here I am. I lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I'm living in some scummy ass fucking motel trying to fucking make a living because I don't know, man.
Hey, Dad, where's Summer Wells? Where's Summer Wells? Where's our baby? Where's our baby? We love her. We love her. What did you do to her? No. We love her.
I go, they've been at my house every day.
We love her.
Everything I do, they're harassing me.
We love her.
We
love her. Look at me in the eye. We love her.
Out of my face.
No, we love her.
Ma'am, you just let me talk to him for just a second,
Absolutely,
please?
sir.
All right. Can you give me a little bit of space, please?
Yes, sir.
Are you working on this house?
Yes, sir. This is for, they're making, the builder wants me to leave. I can't even do my job. I can't do nothing. This is harassment. They're making me lose my job and everything. They've been at my house every day.
Where's Summer Wells?
You invited me. You invited us.
You said in text.
Never invited you. That's
You
a
did.
lie. That's a blatant
We have
lie.
it. We have
No,
it.
you don't.
We're gonna come scream while we're here. All right, because if we bless you guys and thank you for your service. We appreciate it. But listen, we're not gonna start screaming and stuff. And if he's trying to work and do his work, we gotta let him do his work. All right?
He got fired. Oh my God, he got fucking fired. Oh my God. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Apply the pressure. Apply the pressure any way we can. All right. Hit him in the pocket, I guess, huh?
Have you been down towards more of Knoxville area, in the Morristown area, somewhere down there? There's a lot of jobs down this way.
Yeah, but it's also a really bad drug area. I don't want to be around that area. I went to Miami, and it was so fucking infested with drugs and everything else. I turned around, got right back in the freeway.
It's very possible that after being in jail all that time, that Dawn's opinion of the drug life has changed.
I know that your life has been turned upside down, inside out. But baby's been missing, and we just want her found as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody who supports Summer. You don't have to like me. That's fine. I get that. I'm good with that. But yeah, it's about Summer. Thank you. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Man. No, I just don't understand all this drama and all this stuff. And he said this, she done that, blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
The most important thing is finding out where Summer is, who took her, and what's going on.
Yeah, not only her, there's all kinds of missing children across the United States. It's unbelievable. But everybody wants to turn it into a big drama scene to deal with Sissy, and you cut her out on me.
No, I think she went down. Sissy went down.
Good.
But if she
I confided in her. I tried to be her friend one last time, and I told her I need about $10,000 for a lawyer, for a decent lawyer, to try to get my boys back. And she turned it in, twisted it, and everything else. And I was begging her for money or something. I have never begged anybody for money.
To be fair, Dawn allegedly contacted many creators, and the subject of the $10,000 was brought up, but the majority have said that he did not ask for any kind of help or assistance in raising that money.
Well, I wish you all could work it out, because I
can't work it out with her. There's no working out with her or any of a lot of YouTubers. I've come to realize there's no working it out with them. Because I talked to Benny Keys confidentially, and I asked him if he was recording me. And he was recording me, and he blasted every bit of it. So Benny Keys, don't call my phone no more. Don't come to Tennessee, you little.
Dawn should know by now that they're all going to record his conversations.
Dawn, you got to find.
No, I'm not sorry. No. He hasn't helped one bit. He runs his mouth, And just like all the rest of them, I'm gonna do this. I put up 10,000. I got 20 grand. That's a lie. It's all bullshit. Let's be realistic.
10,000. 10,000. You got information? Leaving the Summer Wells? I got $10,000 right here. Right there.
They ain't done shit but profit off their YouTube channel, getting high. You know they are. Hell no. Hell no. Let's call it like it is, man. Hell no. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. And everybody out there knows it.
Well, you know, Don, I wouldn't go back to the same people that I was engaged with.
No, I don't come back to none of them. Don't get me wrong. There's some good people.
There really is.
For the good people out there, I apologize.
Right.
But I do not apologize.
Can I tell you one?
I apologize to many of them. I do not apologize to them. Hell no. But for the good people out there, I love you. I love you. Thank you for everything you're doing. God bless you. I'm with you. Thank you.
Well, you know, Don, Cam and Allie has been on your side from the beginning.
Yes, they have, and I love them. You damn right.
And
they're
they've
trying
been
hard. I slipped up and was talking and talked some shit, and I made a mistake. And I apologize to Cam and Allie about that earlier. And I hope they'll forgive me. You know, we're all human. I messed up.
We're all human, Don.
Yeah, and that's right. And you know what? But a lot of people don't ask for forgiveness. I just did.
Right.
It's not that hard.
Right. I mean, if you need to let your frustrations out, you can anytime. You can have the open panel.
No, I'm good. I don't need to let my frustrations out as long as you ain't got Sissy on there. Thank you.
Well, I really think that she has been wanting to take, you know, she wants Summer.
No, she wants to expose every little detail about what a sorry bastard I am or whatever, just like the rest of them. I'm done with that. And there's no point in all that. That doesn't help nothing. We all have faults. Why expose every person's faults? That don't make no sense.
I don't know. You all were friends, you know?
No, we were never friends.
For what it's worth, in the very beginning of the Summer Wells case, it was rumored that Prayer Garden of America and Don Wells were having somewhat of an affair.
Well, how can we help you get your boys back? Are they like are you
I don't know if I'll ever get them back because the YouTube people, these haters out there don't want us to have our boys back.
Well, let me tell you this. Even if you don't get them back now, they are going to be 18 before.
Yeah, that's right. Someday.
You will be reunited with them. You know, they grow up fast. I mean, your oldest one's what, 14, 15?
Right. Yeah.
He's
the most loving, forgiving person. Good kid. They all are.
Yeah. Do you get to see him any, or can you talk about that? I don't want to.
No, can't see him. Can't talk to him. Nothing. Because.
Now, let's be honest here. YouTube and social media has not helped many cases, actually, that as far as missing kids are concerned. However, Dawn and Candus absolutely did not help themselves in any way, shape, or form in keeping or getting their children back.
Candus had a stroke, okay? Mm-hmm. So her speech isn't right.
I actually did a video about this last year. I hope and pray that Candus is okay and will recover.
Our kids, what do you call them? I don't know. But they was saying that she was drinking. Her speech isn't the same anymore. I even asked her tonight, have you been drinking? I've been asking her that, and she hasn't been drinking at all. She can't talk right anymore.
Because of the stroke?
Yep. But they want to play it out like she's been drinking every night and everything. And the people who have our kids are saying that she's been drinking when she hasn't been. They have no proof at all, but because of that, we can't even call our kids now. Because of some made up stuff that ain't even true, and they have no proof of whatsoever.
When's the last time you seen your boys? Did you get to see them once when you got out, or?
Nope, I haven't seen them in over like 14 months, 15 months. I don't know.
That has to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is.
Really, really
Yeah,
hard.
because we had a really close relationship. Our family was very close, and all these people want to come in and say that we're bad people in every way. And man, all you got to do is look at the pictures, and you can see how happy our family was.
Well, let's take a look at some pictures then. While I do think that possibly in the beginning things were happy at the Wells home, I believe, in my opinion, that over the year or so before Summer went missing, things had gradually declined. And in Summer's last photos, she doesn't appear happy. She appears unkept. Her head's been shaved. Her shoes and her clothes don't fit her. So something went downhill, in my opinion.
Our life has been completely destroyed, man. We was doing good. I was making good money, and now everything's changed dramatically.
One does have to ask, if Dawn was making such great money, then why was their house in the shape it was? It's totally unclean. Dawn is a drywaller. There's so much here he could have done. Those cords that are hanging, the mess that is absolutely everywhere in this house, the little crawl space that Summer had to use to get downstairs. I'm sorry, Dawn, but my husband could have done most of this in a day's worth of work. If you were making such good money, these things should have been addressed, and that would have helped your situation with your boys. Granted, this footage was taken in July of 2021, just about a month after Summer went missing, by Chris McDonough in the interview room on YouTube channel. However, I have heard that things have improved since then. But the point is, this was the condition the home was in when Summer and the boys
I
lived
don't
there.
know. I'm sure it's the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But Summer loved me with all her heart, and she was all about me and wanted to be with me all the time. And I love my boys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we didn't have our boys. I didn't have a special connection with my boys either. But Summer, I never expected her to just want to be with me and hang out with me all the time and be all about me because.
Well, little girls are closer to their dad.
I've had a lot of hard times in my life with with all kinds of people, all kinds of hate all my life. And then Summer come along, she was a breath of fresh air. And then she was everything to me. And then someone stole her.
Do you think she's in the area, Don? Do you think she might be in the area?
Well, with all my knowledge of everything I know, from when the police dogs first got there, they did not have hazmat suits, Don B, you piece of shit. Sorry, just kind of come out. But when the police dogs got there, they went from the back door after they smelled her clothes. And this has been all over YouTube. Cam covered this big time on his videos. But the police dog went from our basement door down to Ben Hill Road in less than a minute. Cam took and carried a bag of potatoes, 50-pound bag of potatoes, down to Ben Hill Road in less than a minute.
Wow.
Dawn has never thought that Summer was still on the hill on Ben Hill Road. And this is what Dave Rader from Accusations had to say about that.
The question is do I think that she's on that mountain? I can't see how the hell she could be with the amount of people that were on that mountain almost instantaneously and over the few days that the week, the 2 weeks that was just scoured over and over and over by multitude of different search teams and tactics. I would be shocked if she was found on that mountain. Now the only thing that I can say to that is that was she moved? Now that's a possibility that we don't know. So just knowing what I know and how that ground was covered, not only by us but law enforcement and other search teams, no. Could she have been moved back there afterwards, after everybody sat there and went home? 100%.
It's not that hard if you think
Strangely
about it.
enough, this is the second time to my
If he was a
knowledge that Dawn
criminal
has
and you
found
wanted to
a
commit some
little
kind of act
wandering
like
child
this,
that he was concerned
it wouldn't
about.
be hard, man. I was driving through Kingsport just the other day, and there was like a 5-6-year-old girl walking down the sidewalk by herself, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's dark, no parents, no nothing, all by herself. She's just skipping along, all happy, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
I see that a lot too, Don. I see.
Right, but there's a lot of missing kids. I don't know.
What
I
I went
can't explain it. I don't know. I don't understand.
And Jesse said, Miss Daisy, tell Don we love Summer, please.
Yeah, we love Summer, definitely. And that's what it's about. It's not about me. They want to make it about me. Everybody wants to make it about me.
Dawn has done a really good job of making this about him.
Especially my stepsisters, but whatever. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's about Summer. It's not about them. It's not about Benny Keys. It's not about whoever or Don B or whatever.
Well, Don, if I was you, I don't know if you've seen everything that went down when you went to jail with him, but
I
just
haven't. I've heard
be careful
stories.
with people.
No, he done showed his true colors. That's all right. All I can say is, you know what? Anybody that shows up in Tennessee, they better watch their backs, because law enforcement, they're cracking down on this sort of thing. So that's all I can say on that.
Yeah. There's no need to come to Tennessee.
It's
You know what
ridiculous.
they need, Don? They need new eyes on this case. They need to bring new law enforcement in.
But here's the thing. Half of the United States, because they had nothing going on at this time and nothing better to do, half the United States law enforcement was in Eastern Tennessee when Summer come up missing. And a bunch of fakers and a bunch of psychics and all these drama and people making tons of money from the bat. Couldn't believe it. Unbelievable.
Right. And they're fed up with it. Believe me, Hawkins.
Yeah, they are fed up with it. And all they did is slow the case down. They messed the whole thing up all the way around. If there was any hope in finding her, they blew it for her.
Well,
while they was out partying, while they was out making all that money, people sending them all kind of money, lying to people saying, send me money. I almost know where I can figure out where Summer's at. They weren't trying to help Summer at all. They was only worried about their own things and partying like they did.
Yeah. And then
we know quite a few of them out here that they were just partying and living it up.
Dawn is correct here. From the TBI website on 6/15/22. While investigators have been diligently working to find answers, they've had to deal with hundreds of tips generated by false information that in some cases has been intentionally spread across social media platforms. To date, we've received well over 2,000 tips. The vast majority of those pertain to rumors and speculation. We know that this case has attracted the attention of many across the country who genuinely care about Summer and want nothing more than to help find answers, and we appreciate the interest. However, we are also aware that some individuals are using this case for their own personal gain by spreading false information on social media posed as facts. Some go as far as to solicit donations. This has had a major impact on the investigation. Moving forward, we ask the public not to submit tips as a result of a video you have viewed on YouTube or a theory you've seen posted on Facebook. Please help us and only call if you have direct, specific information about the disappearance of Summer.
There's certain boundaries that you don't pass, and that's one of them. Messing with someone's job.
Well, because that messes up my chances of getting my boys back. And I love my boys with all my heart. Me and my wife both love our kids with everything we have. We give everything for them. You know, and
Right.
then when I talk about, you know, how our house is a dirty mess and whatever, we've been under construction for a long time.
Let me tell you something, Don. I grew up with no running water, no nothing, and I absolutely was just fine growing up like that. I was just like Summer, a tomboy. I run around barefoot. We didn't have running water. We had a coal stove,
You know
and
what kills me? What kills me is Summer was so happy all the time, completely happy. Every night she said, "Daddy, will you please take me downstairs? I'm tired." And I'd take her downstairs and I'd put her in bed and tell her I loved her, pat her little head and rub her back a little bit, and she'd go to sleep. And I do that every single night for her and tell her how much I love her every single night.
Don't talk about the boys. Leave the boys out of it.
Who's that?
this is Robin.
Robin.
Yeah. Well, he's not really saying anything about the boys. It's Robin. So
I have the right, man. Here's one thing I've
You
learned. I'm gonna tell
do.
you.
You
I'm gonna,
do have the right, but
I
I
don't
have
want
the
to argue
right.
up
I
here,
have the right.
guys.
If these YouTubers have the right to destroy our lives under the Freedom of Speech Act, then I have the right
Well, as
to
long as
talk
you're not
about my
saying anything.
own son, bitch, and sons and my own kids. They
You're
want to
not
tell me
saying
I have
anything.
no rights and not to say nothing and this and that. That's because they don't want me to expose them for the assholes they are. Our
I can
fucking
tell you
welfare system's screwed up badly. We love our kids and
I
we've done
know.
everything for them that we possibly could. I never asked for assistance from them, sorry son bitch, on welfare or nothing. The whole time we had our kids. I never got food stamps, I never got insurance, nothing from them ever. But when summer come up missing, they made sure damn sure they come up there and took my boys. They kidnapped my boys. It's
Prayed about
freedom of speech. They can't tell me I can't say whatever the hell I want because I'm speaking my mind. Just like all these freaking sorry son bitching YouTubers do. I have the right. That's one thing I've learned through all this bullshit.
Yeah. It hurts. I can tell you're hurt that your children is not in with you. I can tell that your heart's broken.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
The
I mean,
system's so corrupt, especially the welfare system. They're so corrupted, it ain't even funny. They're more corrupted than the goddamn YouTubers. They're more corrupted than. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there again. Never mind.
It's all right,
Sorry.
Don. It's
I tell you
okay.
what
That's
you
my
can do.
opinion, and I have the right to say it under the
You
Freedom of Speech
do.
Act. Thank you.
You absolutely do.
You do definitely need
Definitely.
some counseling when it comes to attorney. Like,
Counseling. They've given me the biggest counseling I've ever had in my
no, I'm
life.
talking about attorney, like
Oh
attorney.
yes, yes. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a good liar. Absolutely right.
Did you just say liar?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you know, you're when your children are your whole life, and then they're just took away. It's devastating.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely devastating, but I'm trying to fight as much as I can. And I'm going to save that property for them. One day, I will give it to them, just like my mom gave it to me.
Well, but you do have to think about this, Don, that they will be 18 one day,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
And it ain't going to be long before your oldest
Yeah. And
is
the
18.
saddest part is, as soon as they turn 18, their foster family is going to kick them to the curb because they're not making money on them no more. Like, oh, you got to go. You're 18. See you, dude. Yeah.
Well, but they'll come to you, right?
I hope. Right now, they're being brainwashed in every damn way.
There are bad foster homes, but there are also many, many really good ones. And I wonder how Don knows that they're being brainwashed if he hasn't spoken to them in 15, 16 months or whatever it is. And real quick, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please make sure you like the video, comment below, and also, most importantly, please
You can
subscribe.
So
tell it.
are they not able to? You're not able to get them back, or
They're not able to what?
are you not able to get them back, you and Candus?
We're trying everything we can, but we got YouTubers in our ass getting me fired from a position I had for 13 years straight.
While that's true, that has been over a year ago, and Dawn then served a lengthy jail sentence.
I used to take my boys out to the job site with me. All the people I used to work for with Tucker Drywall, they know my boys.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I take them on the job site, and Josie and Wyatt know how to spot nails.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but most of the time they'd be out playing in the dirt pile, which is fine.
Do you think they're really going to forget about you, Don? No, not at all.
I don't know. And they living with here's the thing you gotta consider. When they put them in foster care, the foster care gets a check for every kid they have. They get food stamps, they get medical, they get every fucking thing. But foster welfare, I've never had any kind of help whatsoever, man. I was footing the bill by myself. But foster care and these sorry, dirty son of bitches, they get everything.
Dawn seems really angry over not ever receiving any kind of public assistance, allegedly.
So, you know what? My kids are living high on the hog right now, and that's fine. I'm glad that they're doing good. Let's put it that way. Because they have medical, they have dental, they pay the foster family tons of freaking money for every kid that's in there. Plus, not to mention all the fat cows that the welfare caseworkers and all them people that make money off my kids for being in foster care, the court system, and the whole 9 yards. But do you think they ever once helped me with my kids? Hell no. Hell no.
He really does seem kind of angry about this. And I don't know, did Dawn and Candus ask for assistance for their family previously and were denied? Or, from what I've seen of Dawn and Candus over the last 19 months or so, they just don't appear to be the type of people that are going to reach out for public assistance or help in any way, shape, or form. I could be wrong.
Matter of fact, we've never got nothing from them except for they come and kidnapped our boys. That's what they did. And then since they got my boys in foster care, they get, like I said.
If Dawn and Candus never did actually ask for assistance in any way, I really wish that they had of. Things could look a lot different now.
All these people, they don't need to be going to his house.
No, they don't. They don't need to be going to my house.
Don't.
They do not need to be going there. They're uninvited in every way.
Right.
Every way.
They don't need to be going and talking to the law enforcement because the law enforcement ain't going to talk to them. That ain't going to happen.
No, they do not need to show up out there.
I 100% agree with this statement. Some of this has really been disgusting, in my opinion.
I'll just give them a warning. I'm just going to give them a warning. Do not go. Anyway, peace out. Love you all. Love you all. Thanks for your support for summer. Thank you. God bless you all. Okay, I got to get off here.
Okay, well, take it easy, Don. Come back. Thank you.